This is James, and I'm gathered with
Mitch,
and we're both from Gamefront. We're doing an expert walkthrough of Dark Souls. Dark Souls! And this is a re-recording of what we've already done because our stuff crashed. Today has been an awful day for technical stuff. But we are going to start a fight with Big Hat Logan.
Yep, and we do that by buying all
every single last one of his spells.
That seems like an odd way to start a. We're not even stealing them from him. We're giving him money for what he wants. You don't start up a shop and then not expect someone to buy all your stuff.
Yeah,
in fact, I think you'd be overjoyed by that.
Yeah. So and we bought every last thing. In fact, while you were gone, I bought everything except that last $1,000 thing. $1,000? 1,000 soul thing. Because I didn't know exactly how to do it. But we checked the comments section, and I'm pretty confident. Well, in fact, I'm super confident at this point that we know how to fight Big Hat Logan.
The funny thing is that you weren't, when we recorded this, you weren't, and you were relying on me to tell you where...
Yeah, I was a little nervous because you got one shot at it, I think. It sounded like people were saying that if you mess it up, you can't fight him.
Who are you? Stay clear.
Yeah,
so now
this is when he's starting to go crazy.
Yeah, he's going crazy. Curses upon you.
Yeah, you disturb me.
Well, maybe it's because we should have known that he sold all of his stuff, and now we're just harassing him. Because he's sold out, and he's, trying to learn more spells to sell.
Yep. And then I said, okay, now go to the bonfire.
Yeah, and then you misled me a little bit.
I'm pretty sure I didn't mislead you at all.
You said warp to the beginning of...
No, I said go to the beginning part of the Duke's Archives, and you interpreted it as go to the beginning before the beginning of the Duke's Archives.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Alright. Well, I would argue that,
You would argue that the beginning before the beginning is the beginning.
Well, how do you know exactly where the beginning is?
Where you actually enter this library area.
Well, I feel like it's where you I'll tell you, it's not where you think it is. Or at least I don't think it's where you think it is.
Well, we'll agree to disagree. Then.
And I believe this is the part where I was talking about how overpowered I am. I'm like basically an immortal.
I'm pretty sure your exact words. I'm basically Magneto from Marvel vs. Capcom 1, and I was like, no, I think you mean Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yeah, maybe. Who was overpowered in 1? Nobody?
I don't know. I know a lot of people that played much of Marvel vs. Capcom 1.
Yeah, I don't think I really played it either. But Magneto is like the classically considered overpowered player?
No, actually I think Sentinel was the overpowered. I mean, Magneto was... The thing about Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is they had 3 characters in your team. And I think the big team was Magneto, Sentinel,
and Storm.
And I think Storm, yeah.
Yeah. Man, I sucked equally with every single character from that game.
I didn't understand. I used all 3 of those characters, and I still got my ass kicked.
I know.
By surf bots.
So at this point, you were telling me, turn around, because this is not, you're not walking towards the beginning of Duke's Archive anymore.
Yeah.
My argument is down that stairway was where the beginning is. Oh, look at this.
No, you said down the elevator was where the beginning is. I would argue that you enter the Duke's Archives when you enter this little library area.
See, I would say it's down those steps, because that's where I remember the words Duke's Archive coming up.
Alright, maybe.
And if you believe my memory, do you recall that you owe me $100? It's true! It's true! Just as true as anything else my memories served. Alright. And at this point, you were really shouting at me. I remember you were like, turn around, this is not the way to go.
What are you doing? You're going to get yourself killed.
And I said, I'm not going to get myself killed. I'm going to the beginning of Duke's Archives, which is right here. And, and then I was like, well...
And you guys can't see it, but I got shorter hair now, and I actually have shorter hair because I actually ripped my hair from the roots out of my scalp. Because James is frustrating me so much.
And it looks good. It looks good, surprisingly. See, this guy here is a piece of crap.
Yep.
I dodged there. And that's...
Oh! That's the one.
That was really terrible. What a jerk.
What a jerk.
I don't think he should have killed me with that head. But you did pull your hair. You were definitely pulling your hair.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was definitely, but in my memory, you were pulling your hair. I am going to put the video, because with the video, everything worked, except for the video camera and the audio from the video camera. Except for just the audio of the video camera. So I'm going to put in the video, and I might just cut some of it out so you can see it, but you'll see some reactions. So then I kill these guys really easily. Working my way back to my souls.
This is us trying to find stuff to talk about.
Let's give him something to... Never mind.
Talk about...
Boo-boo-doo-boo.
And I'm like, go right here. This is where you need to go. Pull the lever.
And I was like, I already know that. I was the one who told you.
Oh, and then you're like,
oh, look at this! I almost lost all my
souls.
Yeah, that was your fault, if I recall correctly. So now you make me go, okay, well, I have to go pick up my souls. These guys are kind of annoying. That's a nice cheap hit.
Retrieval. You really should be able to beat this whole game right now, James.
Are you serious?
You are plenty strong enough to be able to deal with any boss at this game on non-New Game Plus that they can throw at you.
You think so?
I know so.
Do you think so?
Because I recently beat Dark Souls on the 360 version, and I was not nearly as strong as you were.
What level were you?
60 maybe?
I'm level 70 something.
Yeah.
I might be able to. I mean, I know I could have beaten it a long time ago, but
well, maybe not a long time. Once you got the crystal sword right here, or the moonlight sword here, and some of your crystal spells, I think that was when it would be pretty easy.
Yeah. So this is the hallway to the Fortress of Solitude,
yep,
where we will
Superman
find
is.
Kal-El.
Kal-El? Yeah.
Yeah. And there's Big Hat Logan!
There he is!
Nearly naked with the exception of his giant hat.
He's got a thong.
And he is not a difficult guy to fight. I mean, he really should have practiced a little more before he lost his temper.
I wish you could see his face.
Yeah, I agree. I'm glad that you can't see up his skirt. I don't know why he wears such a short skirt.
Because he's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, those homing soul things did not even come close to me.
Yeah.
But look at how fast he can cast them.
He casts them pretty fast. Not
Look how fast he
enough,
can die. Just fast enough.
Alright. Claim your prize. White Dragon Breath. Your tin crystallization.
Oh, I haven't even looked. Catalyst. But it's spelled really bizarrely. They really needed to get rid of those two vowels. Catalyst? I guess
it's like they're trying to fit it onto a license plate.
Is it a mimic? Is it a mimic?
It's not a mimic. It has a curved chain.
Well, it might be a really sneaky mimic.
I understand the thought. I always... Even if I know it's not a mimic, I still hate it just in case. Maybe these guys are trying to play a trick on me. Press X, James!
Oh, I wish I would. Oh, I did! Look at that! Oh, little stutter there.
Little stutter.
So then Mitch is like, there's nothing in here anymore. I know what I'm talking about.
No. I'm pretty sure I say, you might want to explore anyway.
And he said, if you waste any more of my time, I will be upset. But luckily, I persevered. And for the expert walkthrough, this is where you find the soul of a great hero.
And then this is where you waste much time running around looking for the stairs.
Is that true? I was looking for a good book to read. And there's some stairs. So, what did you do this weekend? You played video games?
I played some video games.
Because you were done with E3 and you needed some recuperation
I need some R&R time.
So what video games did you play to
I played Lollipop Chainsaw.
Oh, you said that was one of your favorite ever.
I didn't like it very much. But you know what? I didn't like No More Heroes that much either, and it reminded me a lot of No More Heroes, and some people love that game.
Not me. Not me at all.
Well, you were really excited for Lollipop Chainsaw. I had to fight you for trying to get the walkthrough for it.
Yeah.
And
you didn't necessarily have to fight me.
No, but you were...
I was grumpy.
You were like, I haven't played a walkthrough that I really want to play in a long time.
You missed the wham part. Wham. Well, I'm sorry. Inversion's not bad, actually.
I had to play Ghost Recon.
Yeah, that game. And that game wasn't that bad either. It was just graphically I didn't like it. There's been a lot of games.
Love Lollipop Chainsaw because
you say that the graphics on that are bad, and I say all you need to do to make graphics good is put a couple boobies in it, and I guarantee there's some boobies in it. Graphically enhanced for James. Look at that. Crystal Soul Spear kills me.
One-hit kill.
And then I started, I was like angry that it made me switch my target. Because I didn't realize that one Soul Spear was going to kill that guy that bothered me so much before. In fact, killed me despite the fact that I was overpowered.
Well,
I'm getting close to the... Do I die a second time?
I don't think so.
I hope not.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. I'm sorry, I just copied you. Plagiarism. Good thing you didn't get a chance to copyright that.
Ugh.
And that was crazy. That should have killed me. So where am I headed right now? Where are you guiding me? Because that I don't remember. To the bonfire?
Yeah.
The Orlando bonfire?
Yeah, I think so.
Or do you mean the bonfire at the very beginning of the Duke's Archive?
We're going to the
very beginning of the Duke's Archive?
Before you go into the Duke's Archive.
And there's a shiny, but you say, I agree with you.
It's probably just a crystal sword.
Yeah, and I'm glad we didn't waste our time or breath going over there and looking for it.
Yep.
Granted, we don't know what it is. It could have been like, something nobody's ever seen before. One of my lucky drops. But because I've never seen it before, I don't know what even to guess it could have been.
It's a pretty damn cool sword, I gotta say, James.
I like it. What is Zach doing?
What is Zach doing?
Well, he's been cutting things.
Oh, that sounds great.
It does.
Alright, I think we're gonna end it here.
Yeah.
Aren't we?
Yeah, so thanks for watching, and don't forget to
first you warp back to Gwendolyn's bonfire.
Oh, okay. Well, we could start wrapping it up.
Alright, let's
all right,
wrap as we warp.
Yeah, yeah, there we go. I don't know why that's funny, but I'll laugh.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to
like,
comment,
and subscribe.
subscribe.
Yeah. Cool.